As you learn English, you are probably learning things that you can use in formal settings that you read in literature, but a really important part of being fluent in English is knowing slang. I'm sure this is true in your own native language as well. In this video, we're going to go over the top 25 slang terms in American English. My name is Kay with ISpeakSpokeSpoken.com, and I'm delighted to share this video with you today. Let's start with number 1, ghost. This slang term is normally used when describing dating scenarios where you're in communication with someone and suddenly they stop responding or you don't hear from them again. For example, I thought we had a good time, but then he just ghosted me. This means you had a nice time on the date, but then you never heard from them again or they never responded to you for a second date. Looking at pronunciation, make sure that you really stick your tongue between your teeth when you say thought. Thought. Once again, thought. Very good. And we have ghost. Make sure you're really opening your mouth for the O sound. Ghost. Ghost. Nice. Number 2, savage. This means that something was done really intensely and really well or impressively. For example, did you see her comeback? That was savage. And we have a stress on the first syllable. We always show the phonetic transcriptions with the apostrophe right before the syllable that gets the stress. Practice with me. Savage. Savage. Once again, savage. Very good. Number 3, lit. We use this to say that something was really fun or exciting or impressive. For example, this party is lit. And looking at the phonetic transcription for good pronunciation, we have a stress here on the first syllable, party, party. And make sure that you have a short I sound when pronouncing lit, lit. Very good. Number 4, shade. This term is used to show disrespect or contempt towards someone, usually in a slightly subtle way. For example, did you hear how she talked to him? That was throwing shade. Let's work on our pronunciation as well. For shade, we've got the SH, so make sure you're making the sh sound when you pronounce shade, shade. Once again, shade. And throwing, you need to stick your tongue between your teeth for the TH sound, throwing, throwing, throwing. Very good. Number 5, salty. This means that someone is upset or angry or bitter. For example, he's still salty about not getting that promotion. So maybe his behavior or his responses are a bit short, maybe a bit sarcastic as well. And working on our pronunciation, we put the stress on the first syllable, salty, salty. Once again, salty. Very good. Number 6. This one is really fun. Flex means that you're showing off. It refers to when you flex your muscles, but it can also be used in slang to show off your possessions or show off any skills that you have. For example, he loves to flex his new car on Instagram. This means he's always posting nice, fancy filtered photos of his fancy, fancy car to show off or flex. With pronunciation, we have the X sound making the KS. Say it with me, flex, flex. Number 7, GOAT. This is an acronym for greatest of all time. For example, and I'm curious if you agree with this example, many consider Michael Jordan the GOAT of basketball. Tell me what you think. Do you think Michael Jordan is the GOAT of basketball? Leave your comment down below. And don't forget, you can click here to download all of these slides and take a free quiz at the end. Number 8 is another one of my favorites that I use with my friends all the time. It's another acronym, FOMO. It means fear of missing out. And we use this when we agree to do something or we are anxious to do something because we're afraid of missing out on a good time. For example, I have serious FOMO about not going to the concert. It means I really want to go to the concert because I'm worried if I don't go, I will have missed a really fun time. And checking our pronunciation, we put the stress here on the first syllable. FOMO, FOMO. Number 9, chill. This slang word used as a verb means to relax. For example, we're just going to chill at my place. It means you're not doing anything special. Usually you're just lounging or relaxing. And make sure that you're pronouncing the CH sound correctly. Chill. Chill. Once again, chill. Number 10, bae. This is another acronym slang word which stands for before anyone else. It's used as a term of endearment for your partner or someone that you're dating. For example, going to the movies with bae tonight. This means you're going to the movies with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your spouse. And let's check our pronunciation, which we've put the phonetic transcription up here for you. Bae. Bae. Once again, bae. Very good. Number 11 is one of my personal favorites, slay. This means that you do something really well or in a really impressive way. For example, she slays every fashion trend. It means she always looks really stylish. It's really impressive how well she's put together. And make sure that you're following our phonetic transcriptions that we put for you here to make sure you've got proper pronunciation. Slay. Slay. Once again, slay. Very good. Number 12, on fleek. This means that something is perfect. For example, fashion or even eyebrows. You may have seen this in some makeup tutorial videos, for example, where makeup artists often refer to eyebrows being on fleek. We can look at another example and say your outfit is on fleek today, which means it's perfect, it's fashionable, it's impressive. Checking our pronunciation, fleek. Fleek. Once again, fleek. Number 13, Gucci. You're probably familiar with the luxury brand Gucci, and that's where this slang term came from. Of course, this is a slang term used to show that something is really cool or something is going well. For example, everything's Gucci. This is a response that you can say when someone asks you, hey, how's it going? What's up? Everything's Gucci. Checking the pronunciation, we are stressing the first syllable. That's why we put the apostrophe here. Practice with me. Gucci. Gucci. We're making the CH sound even though it's a double C. This is an Italian word, which in English we're still making the CH pronunciation. Once again, Gucci. Gucci. Very good. All of these slang words are very common, and you'll hear them in movies, songs, TV shows. Remember not to use them in professional settings. Even if you hear your colleagues using them in informal settings, it's best to keep these just for casual conversations with your friends. It's still a really important part of fluent English, so make sure that you follow along and use your favorite ones. Let's look at number 14, hyped. This means that you're really excited about something or looking forward to it. For example, I'm so hyped for the new movie release. It means I'm really looking forward to the new movie release. And let's practice pronunciation. We've got the phonetic transcription for you. Say it with me. Hyped. Hyped. Even though it has the ED ending, it makes the T sound. Once again, hyped. Number 15, clap back. This term is used to refer to a response that you give to someone who has just insulted you. For example, her clap back to the troll was epic. Troll, I'm sure you've encountered before, refers to an anonymous person online who leaves insulting or rude comments. So a clap back is a witty response that you give to an insult. Checking our pronunciation, we put the stress on the first syllable. Clap back. Clap back. Once again, clap back. Number 16, squad. This slang term refers to a close group of friends. For example, going out with my squad tonight, or going out with my close group of friends. Maybe you've also heard the term squad goals. This is when people see a fun scenario on social media that they want to do with their close circle of friends, or a squad goal. Number 17, TBH. Another slang acronym stands for to be honest. This is usually a slang term that we add before saying something that may be a bit confrontational, but it shows that you want to honestly share your opinion. For example, TBH, I didn't like the movie. So maybe you are hesitant to share your honest opinion, so you start it with TBH. And we're just pronouncing the letters here, but let's make sure we're pronouncing the letters correctly. TBH, when we use this slang term, we put the stress on the last syllable. TBH, TBH. Once again, TBH. Number 18, vibe. This word means something has a good atmosphere or a good energy, and it can be used for people or places or things. For example, this cafe has a really good vibe. It means this cafe has a really good atmosphere. And we have the long I sound in vibe. Vibe. Once again, vibe. Hopefully number 19 looks familiar. Do you remember earlier in the video we covered ghost, and we also have ghosting as a gerund. Again, this refers to stopping communication with someone, usually in a dating scenario. Another example to use this form of the word is he stopped replying to my messages, totally ghosting me. It means he stopped responding. I didn't hear from him at all. And let's check our pronunciation. We've got the apostrophe to show stress on the first syllable, ghosting, ghosting. Number 20 is a bit of an insult, basic. This means lacking originality or being mainstream. For example, pumpkin spice lattes are so basic. So of course, you know, latte, this is a coffee drink with espresso and milk. And spice, this usually refers to cinnamon, but there might be some other spices like clove. And pumpkin is the big orange vegetable that is popular for the Halloween holiday. So a pumpkin spice latte is really popular at big franchise cafes, and it's a combination of flavors of pumpkin and spices like cinnamon and clove mixed together in a coffee drink. This drink has become so popular that many people look forward to it every fall season, but basic is used to describe the kinds of people who typically order it because it's so mainstream, it lacks any originality. Number 21, boujee. This could be considered the opposite of basic. It refers to something that's luxurious or fancy, and we can use this slang term to refer to people or places. For example, that restaurant is boujee, or that restaurant is fancy. It can be used in a positive context or a negative context. For example, you are praising something for being fancy or luxurious, or you are saying something is too boujee or too fancy for you. And let's check our pronunciation. We stress the first syllable, boujee, boujee. Once again, boujee. Number 22, fire. This word is used to describe something that's really impressive or really good. For example, your new shoes are fire, or your new shoes are so nice, so cool, so impressive. And let's check our pronunciation. Fire, fire. Once again, fire. Very good. Speaking of shoes, number 23 is a slang word for shoes. It's kicks. And it normally refers to sneakers or tennis shoes. We don't normally say this word to refer to high heel shoes. We can use it in a sentence like this, I love your new kicks. Or if we want to combine a slang word from before, we can say, your new kicks are fire. And let's check our pronunciation. Kicks, kicks. Remember, it has the short I sound. Say it with me once again. Kicks. Very good. Number 24, legit. This word means that something is genuine or real, and it's shortened from the word legitimate. We can use it, for example, and say, this deal seems legit, or this deal seems genuine or authentic. It's not a scam, it seems legit. It can also be used to give a compliment. For example, that was legit, or that was great. And let's check our pronunciation. We've got stress on the second syllable, legit, legit. Once again, legit. Number 25, nailed it. This is normally used to show that something was accomplished really well, but it can also be used in a sarcastic way. There was a popular American TV show called Nailed It, where bakers who were amateurs tried to recreate beautiful baked masterpieces and often failed. So nailed it was used in a sarcastic sense. We can use it here in a positive sense by saying you nailed it on that presentation. Here it's giving a sincere compliment that you did something really well. And let's check our pronunciation. The ed ending makes the d sound. Nailed, nailed. Once again, nailed. These top 25 slang words will help improve your English fluency, and if you want to know more about your level in English, you can take the test. It will take about 10 minutes, and I have prepared this for you to understand exactly where your level in English is. This is going to be really important so that you can continue to improve. Once again, I'm Kay with ISpeakSpokeSpoken.com. It's been a pleasure teaching you today, and I hope to see you again. Bye!